Happy Friday! I'm Tristan Winder in the News 2 streaming studio at the Morning Pulse here on this Friday, May 16th, 2025. The American Association for the Surgery of Trauma reports that injury accounts for over 150,000 deaths and more than 3 million non-fatal injuries each year in the U.S. Globally, injuries are responsible for over 5 million deaths annually, with millions more affected by non-fatal trauma. Great Plains Health General Surgery physician Dr. Michael Simonson emphasizes the importance of recognizing traumatic injuries.
If you've got an older person who may be on a blood thinner that falls from a standing height, they can have an intracranial bleed, which is a significant traumatic injury that one wouldn't associate with trauma.
You can find our full story with Dr. Simonson on the free News 2 app, available to download in the Google Play and the iTunes App Store. You've probably noticed that certain gas pumps are out of stock lately at certain Nebraska dealers as the Good Life continues to deal with a mild shortage of certain types of fuel. Local refiners believe that it's because many producers are switching from winter to summer supplies, and specifically switching from winter to summer blends. And it's taking longer than normal to get everything switched over. Some companies say that they're now looking out of state to places like Kansas or Wyoming to try to fill the gap. But local gas stations say that they do not want anyone to panic. Any number of small factors can slow down the supply chain. Earlier this month, Governor Jim Pillen signed an executive order making it easier for truckers carrying fuel to get it to the gas station, which now runs through the end of June. That executive order, I think, was set to sunset this week and now has been extended to the end of next month. In other statewide news today, one of the biggest stories from the current legislative session is Nebraska's budget. The report comes from the Nebraska Examiner that a multi-million-dollar hole is something that lawmakers are looking to resolve. But state senators managed to move bills along to the governor's desk just one day before they had to submit them. An $11 billion budget has been leaving the state with just over $1 million surplus for the next 2 years. Appropriations Committee Chair Senator Robert Clements says the budget leaves the state in, quote, good financial shape, but others like Omaha Senator Michaela Cavanaugh say they have doubts due to federal cuts. So continuing our coverage of the Nebraska legislature here on News 2's Morning Pulse, looks like the Nebraska budget definitely continuing to be discussed at the state legislature, and now a proposal heading to Governor Pillen's desk. And statewide news, and this would impact national news as well, childcare is getting more and more expensive, with the annual price of childcare increasing by 29% from 2020 to 2024. That's according to a report by Child Care Aware of America. Last year, the national average price of childcare was just over $13,000. Meanwhile, a Centers for Disease Control and Prevention report shows that fertility rate in the U.S. is near a record low. Meanwhile, White House aides are considering financial incentives for women to give birth, including the idea of a $5,000 quote-unquote baby bonus. In other national and global news today, a new study suggests that working long hours could be altering the structure of your brain. 2 scientists in South Korea followed 110 healthcare workers classified as overworked and non-overworked. They then used the technique to analyze brain volume. The overworking group, clocked in at 52 hours or more a week, had significant changes in brain regions associated with function and emotional regulation compared to non-overworked groups.
Right, exactly.
Researchers believe that these findings suggest there's a biological basis for the cognitive and emotional challenges reported by people who are overworked. The study was published earlier this week in the Journal of Occupational and Environmental Medicine. Lastly, today, a new survey shows that Americans are doing some belt tightening. Tax and audit firm KPMG released its second annual Americans Perspective survey, showing 68% of respondents do not want to take on new credit. 43% are delaying buying a new car because of tariffs, and 70% are going to go to a free streaming service like Pluto TV instead of paying for Hulu or Netflix. The authors say that it's similar to COVID, but this time consumers are responding much faster. It should be known the survey time period ended on April 23rd, which was before the U.S. and China trade war had kind of de-escalated. Rounding out the week here on the Morning Pulse with a check of the 7-day forecast. Breezy one for us today. Temperatures in the upper 60s. Breezy again tomorrow, just a few degrees warmer. Then on Sunday, temperatures going to remain about the same. However, our team of meteorologists have issued a weather alert day on Sunday for severe thunderstorms. So again, weather alert day for the region on Sunday due to severe thunderstorms. That's coming up on this Sunday. Monday, temperature is going to be in the low 70s. We're going to, right now, look at having that weather alert day expire on Monday. And temperatures for most of next work week looking to be pretty cool. Can't rule out chances of showers and thunderstorms and potentially some severe activity. So be prepared. In the meantime, have a great weekend.